Step 1. Understanding your search question. Before you even think about searching for articles, you first need to clearly understand your research question. A research question tells you three main things very clearly: who you are studying, the group or population, what you are studying, the main idea or factor, what you want to understand or measure, the result or outcome. To make this process easier and more organized, researchers use research frameworks. PICO, used mostly in quantitative or measurement-based studies. PICO is one of the most commonly used frameworks when you want to measure impact, effect, or comparison. It stands for P, population. The group you are studying, for example, young adults, students, employees. I, intervention, the main factor or action being applied or studied. C, comparison, what you are comparing it against, optional sometimes. O, outcome, the result you are interested in measuring. SPICE, used for qualitative studies. SPICE is used when the goal is not numbers, but understanding experiences, opinions, or meanings. It stands for S, setting where the situation or study takes place. P, perspective whose views or experiences are being studied. I, phenomenon of interest, the main idea, issue, or experience. C, comparison. Optional comparison point. E, evaluation, what is being judged or explored. SPIDER, used for mixed method studies. SPIDER is used when studies include both numbers and experiences. It stands for S, sample, who is involved. P, phenomenon of interest, what is being studied. D, design, how the study is structured. E, evaluation, what results or findings are expected. R, research type, qualitative, quantitative, or mixed. PCC, used for scoping reviews. PCC is used when you are exploring a topic broadly, not testing something specific. It stands for P, population, who is being studied. C, concept, the main idea or topic. C, context, where or in what situation it is happening. Now here is the key idea: you do not always use all frameworks. You choose one based on your research purpose. I am using this research question as an example. How does social media advertising influence the buying decisions of young adults in online retail platforms? This question is about understanding influence and behavior, not just measuring numbers. So, the best framework here is PCC, population, concept, context, population, young adults, concept, social media advertising and buying decisions, context, online retail platforms. We choose PCC because we are exploring a relationship and behavior, not testing a strict intervention. Step 2. Extracting main concepts from the question. Once your question is clear, the next step is to break it into main concepts. This is important because databases do not understand full sentences. They only understand keywords or concepts. A concept simply means a key idea in your research question. In our example question, social media advertising influences buying decisions of young adults in online retail platforms. We break it into 4 clear concepts: social media advertising, buying decisions, young adults, online retail platforms. Step 3. Building keywords and synonyms. Now we take each concept and expand it into different possible words. This is necessary because different researchers use different terms for the same idea. For example, one researcher might say buying decisions, while another might say purchase behavior. Both mean the same thing but use different language. If you do not include both, you will miss important studies. For concepts from research question that we discussed in step 2, like social media advertising, buying decisions, young adults, and online retail platforms, we can use synonyms like, for social media advertising, this means advertising done on social platforms. So, other words can be used like social media ads, digital ads, online advertisements, Instagram ads, Facebook advertising. For buying decisions, this refers to how people decide what to purchase. So, other words can be used like purchase behavior, consumer decision making, buying behavior, purchase intention. Similarly, by following this procedure you can get several other synonyms and keywords related to main concepts from your research question. If you only search one term like social media advertising, you will miss studies that use different wording. So, keyword expansion ensures your search is complete, you capture all possible studies, you avoid missing important research. Step 4. Using search operators, truncation and variations. Truncation means cutting a word and adding a symbol, usual asterisk symbol. so the database searches all endings of that word. Variations include different spellings, plural forms, and abbreviations. You apply this directly to your keyword list before combining anything. For example, instead of writing advertising, you write advertise with symbol of asterisk. So it includes advertising, advertisement, and advertisements. Instead of consumer, you use consum with symbol of asterisk to include consumer, consumers, and consumption. For spelling differences, include both forms like behavior or behavior, and for formats include e-commerce or e-commerce. So now your keywords become more flexible and ready for combining. Step 5. Combining keywords using Boolean operators. Now you combine all your prepared keywords using Boolean operators. You use or to join similar words within the same concept, and to connect different concepts. You build it step by step. First, group each concept with or. Then connect those groups using and. Step 6. Using brackets to organize the search. In this step, you make sure your search is structured correctly using brackets. Brackets tell the database to process grouped words together before combining them with other groups. Without brackets, the database may mix terms incorrectly. You place brackets around each concept group. For example, you can see this as an example. This ensures that all advertising-related words are handled together first, and then combined with buying-related terms. You do not skip brackets because they control the logic of your search. Step 7. Testing your search strategy. Now you run your search in one database to check how it performs. You look at the results and adjust your search based on what you see. This step is about making small changes, not rewriting everything. If your results are too few, you remove one concept or make terms broader. If results are too many or irrelevant, you add more specific terms. For example, I can see here relevant keywords related to my research questions like e-commerce, online shopping, online advertisements, and purchase intention. So, I don't think I need to change these keywords. I just used Google to show as an example because it is just testing strategy. You can use Google Scholar or another database also. Step 8. Adapting search for different databases. Each database has its own way of handling phrases, symbols, and search fields. You do not change your concepts, you only adjust the format so the search works properly. First, you check how the database handles exact phrases, truncation symbols, or field searching, title, abstract, keywords. For example, in Scopus, you can search like this. In Web of Science, you may write like this. In Google Scholar, you keep it simpler, social media advertising, purchase behavior, young adults, so the keywords stay the same, but the format changes depending on the database. Step 9. Choosing databases. Here you choose databases based on your research topic. For this example, you would use Scopus, covers business, social sciences, and technology, Web of Science, strong for high-quality academic articles, Google Scholar, useful for a broad starting search, EBSCO Business Source Complete, focused on business-related studies, ProQuest, includes theses, reports, and dissertations. You take your search string and run it separately in each database. You do not rely on only one database because each one contains different articles. Step 10. Including gray literature. In this step, you search for materials that are not published in traditional journals. These are called gray literature. You look for theses, reports, conference papers. You can search these in ProQuest dissertations, theses, Google Scholar, university repositories. Step 11. Applying search limits. You also need to apply filters to narrow your results. Common limits include publication year, language, document type. For example, you can filter results to last 5 years, English language, journal articles only. Step 12. Advanced searching. In this step, you control where your keywords appear in the article. Instead of searching everywhere, you select specific fields. Most databases allow title search, abstract search, keyword search. In the end, you can also follow following steps: check reference lists of articles, follow citations forward and backward, manually search journals, contact authors if needed. For example, if you find one strong article about social media ads and buying behavior, you open its reference list and search those studies. This helps you find important studies that may not appear in your original search results. I have linked other videos where you can learn how to write a systematic literature review and how to create a PRISMA diagram. Make sure to watch those as well.